that snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, you want one quick question?
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.
At the NBA Africa luncheon, Dikembe changed countless lives for the better. He inspired others to follow his example and do what they can to make a difference.
To be able to call him a friend, to be able to call him a brother. I will miss him, honor him every time I think of him, and I just think that he's done so many great things.
I remember the first thing Dikembe told me was that everywhere you go, in every room you go, and people you touch, they always have to have good things to say about you.
When I think of what people mean to you, I think of the great Nelson Mandela, and I think of Dikembe Mutombo. In many ways, Mutombo was my Mandela.
We'll always remember his impact, and now that he's no longer here with us, I know he's up in heaven smiling at us and guiding us.
We'll remember most about Mutombo, first that beautiful, beautiful smile, and how happy he was as a man who really believed in giving back to the continent of Africa.
He never hesitated to share his experience and his opinion to me and to other younger fellows.
Always with that booming voice, talking about how Africa has so many treasures.
So thank you, Tonton Dikembe. We will not stop your legacy, and we'll continue it with pride and honor.
I always looked up to Dikembe, a man who used his successes on the court to help people in need. He was a great humanitarian, and I want to thank you all in the NBA for honoring him.
Civil and human rights. His lifelong dedication to service is illustrated by his extensive leadership experience of over 65 years serving as a member of Congress, U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, Mayor of Atlanta, and ordained minister, among other positions. A great friend and advisor to Dikembe. After he speaks, you will also hear a tribute from the former president of Liberia, George Weah, a friend of Dikembe and a former professional soccer player before running to become the first athlete president of Liberia. Dikembe was honored to attend his inauguration. Ambassador Young.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Dikembe Mutombo walked across the campus of Georgetown University, and he had in his mind that he would be a physician that would go back to Africa and heal his brothers and sisters. But John Thompson had another idea. He said, son, you stick with me, and you can go back and not only take care of a few patients, but you can build a whole damn hospital. And Mutombo bought in, and all of us know the rest of the story. $1,000. You can send them to the hospitals of the world that value them and need them and could not get along without them. This was a part of a network of saving the planet that Dikembe Mutombo and his family have given their lives to. We're grateful to you for continuing your presence here in remembrance of him, but I hope it's not just a remembrance of the tall, handsome, vivacious, big boy's brother. I hope we take up his task and see to it that those less fortunate around the world are given the opportunities and the blessings that he shared with so many of his brothers and sisters from Africa. God has blessed us, and Dikembe Mutombo would have us pass those blessings to all of God's children. Thank you, and God bless you.
Greetings, Madam Mutombo and family. My wife, Clara, and I, and my entire family, express our deepest sympathy for the passing of your husband, Mutombo. He was an icon, a brother, legend philanthropist, a man that believed in teaching. He taught young kids how to follow his lead. He is my friend, he is my brother. The passing left a void in our house as African. Our giant is no more. I just want to express my deepest condolences and sympathy to you and to the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo. Africa will miss him. The world will miss him. He was such a wonderful soul. Every time I see him play, when he made a block, he waved his finger to tell his opponent, this is my territory, don't try it. I am Mutombo, a kind soul, generous soul. During our elections, I spoke with him. He promised he was going to come when I win. Yes, I won. He came to Liberia to attend the inauguration. We shook hands, we had fun, we laughed. He promised that he's going back to America and he will be back to visit. Yes, he came back. He visited. There he inspired a lot of young basketball kids. Oh, what a moment. I was present. I had even the opportunity to make a shot by his teaching, because that's the game he knows, basketball. But there's a man that Africa will never forget. He's engraved in our hearts. He's our African legend. He's our father, he's our brother. But please take solace in the Lord. God give it and God take it. A souvenir is what you left with me. Basketball without border. Rest in perfect peace, and may light perpetually shine upon your soul. Farewell, Dikembe. Farewell. Farewell, Dikembe. Rest in paix, mon ami. Au revoir.
Great Dikembe Mutombo. He was a larger-than-life figure, a larger-than-life personality, and a force to be reckoned with on the court and off the court. Of course, his most lasting mark, in addition to his Hall of Fame basketball career, was the work that he did in his private life to uplift the least, the lost, and the left behind. His passionate humanitarian work has improved the lives of countless individuals across this country, on the continent of Africa, and throughout the world.
New Yorkers, until the Knicks made a huge mistake and traded him, that is. But seriously, he was a towering figure on and off the court, whose basketball talent was matched only by his commitment to helping others. Here in New York, we were honored to have him speak at our benefit for the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. And around the world, he led health campaigns. He built a major hospital named for his mother, which Bloomberg Philanthropies was glad to support, and he gave millions of people hope, especially in places that the world too often overlooks. And if anyone tries to say otherwise, just tell them, no, no, no. Many years ago, we took a trip to Ghana together to visit several AIDS clinics. It was a memorable trip, and I saw firsthand the compassion for those in need and his passion for helping them. Many famous athletes are generous with their checkbooks, but few invested as much of their own time and energy as he did. He was one of the all-timers, a Hall of Famer, not only in basketball, but in philanthropy too. And I would just add that he's a great example of how immigrants who come to America, in his case on a USAID scholarship, helped make our country an inspiration to the world. I was lucky to call him a friend. I know all of us will miss him. May he rest in peace. May his spirit of giving spread far and wide.
To be here, to honor the legend, my late brother Dikembe Mutombo, on this beautiful day in Atlanta, Georgia. As you notice, what I will try to say has been spoken already on the videos. But what I have to cut it short by saying that Dikembe, when God blessed him, I do remember, he didn't forget. He spoiled from me to the rest of the family. And not only he spoiled the family, he spoiled the neighbor, he spoiled the community.
What that seemed humanly possible. He didn't just fill time, he multiplied it. His day seems to stretch wider, reach further, and touch more lives than most of us could imagine.
He wasn't.
And Mutombo says, you know what? Some of you guys better learn my name.
Dikembe was a guy who was very animated, liked to talk, but you know, he was a consummate professional. Long, limbs, slim, just trying to really understand the NBA game.
And I looked at him, I said, wow, he's 7'2". I just thought that wasn't fair, but that was the first time I met Dikembe Mutombo.
Mutombo going crazy tonight.
And he's one of those personalities that you meet that's bigger than life. There was just something different about him.
By the time I got here, he was already a legend. He was a legend in the community. He was a legend on the basketball court. He was a legend around the planet.
He had an incredible sense of energy about him. He was truly bigger than life.
It was just that, he was that way. He was a huge person, but he was also a huge personality. And that's what I remember about the first time I met him.
Thank you all so much for being a part of this celebration.
Oh, when your eyes, Jesus Christ. Oh, when I get to heaven,
Father, and to our family. Many of you thanked us for sharing him with you, but sharing him with you all has truly been an honor for us, and to see his grace and his legacy continue on, to see him inspire and motivate everyone here. It's truly been incredible, and it's been such a major comfort for us. Thank you to the choir, to our wonderful performers here, to Eastside Baptist Church for donating their talents and their time, and the MCs. Thank you so much, Isha. And thank you so much for being here with us. And the production team, yes.
Give God praise for the incredible life of Dikembe Mutombo. Come on, let me hear you. Come on, act like you're in a basketball stadium and you're on the winning side.
Great opening act. No, I didn't write a speech. I've been a little under the weather this week, but I'm good now. So everybody think I'm gonna give them a cold. I'm good, all right? It's just coming out of me now. But no, I had to be here because Mutombo was always there for me. Every time I called him for my golf tournaments over the years, he was like, I'll be there, brother. I'll be there, brother. If I'm not in Africa somewhere, I'll be there. And he was always there. And every time he called me, I thought God was calling me. Chris, how are you? I said, God, I'm not ready. This is Mutombo, this is not God. Come on. I said, oh, I knew that. And just, you know, me and Mutombo, we would pass each other in Atlanta all the time, but he was always the same, a solid brother. And then one of them brothers you want to keep with you, always will stop, never was too busy. And I appreciate stuff like that. I meet a lot of people in the world, but it's only it's a few people like him. A lot of them are in here today, but good people like him. So love him to death and just respect him. Rose and the family, love you guys. Thank you for having me be a part of this, and God bless y'all. Mutombo forever. God bless.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon, we can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.